Hey, what's going on everybody? Rick here, and I'm just finishing up my day at Islands of Adventure. Gave you some updates, showed some cool new merchandise, and I had a food challenge that didn't go so well. But before I get too far ahead of myself, let's go back to the start of my day and see how it all went down. Islands of Adventure. Looks like some weather's rolling in. First thing I take note of, the construction walls that were right here have been removed. And the scrim from around guest services has also been removed. But the construction walls around the restroom here remain, as well as the construction walls and scrim around the rental area. Islands of Adventure does not participate in Halloween Horror Nights, but there is some HHN merch inside of the trading company. This little section here as soon as you walk in. I showed this in a live stream the other day, but this is the Halloween Horror Nights Coca-Cola Freestyle Cup. $28.99. And I have already shown this Megan popcorn bucket. $34.99, but I haven't shown you the Terrifier popcorn bucket. $29.99 for this one. As usual, your first fill of popcorn is free. I'll spin it around so you can see where the popcorn goes. Right there. Appetizing. On the other side of the street, you have the Expedition Photograph Store, which they've made into a little Hello Kitty store. They do change this up from time to time. As you can see though, right now, this little entryway is dedicated to Hello Kitty. And mainly Halloween Hello Kitty. There are some other places around the theme park here that you can get Halloween stuff though, not just those two places. Oh my goodness, even the Fudge and Candy Shop has some Halloween stuff. Halloween Care Bears. This shirt's $35. 80 bucks for the Spooky Care Bear hoodie. The shirt here with your Gilman Care Bear, Frankenstein, Mummy, Dracula, Bride of Frankenstein as Care Bears, $35. This top here matches the hoodie. The top's $45. And then we have like an athletic jacket. Kind of an old, like an 80s style jacket. Kind of I would have back in the day. $125. Care Bear Monsters. Button up the front. And the back. As you saw there with that tremendous graphic Care Bear. That's the Care Bear Bride right there. This lady's top is $45. And then you have your Care Bear Pops, Funko Pops of your various Care Bears, and as a classic monster. Let's see if we can get a price on this. Okay, found one with a price. 20 bucks, I assume each one would be $20. And then we have the sweatshirt for $75. Yes, $75 for it. I don't like to usually start the video off with so much merchandise, but it's right here at the front of the park. And now it's starting to rain. Let's start by going right today, as I have an update in the Lost Continent of all places. And I am starting to get hungry. Let's see if we can find a good deal. What's a good deal in a theme park? I don't know. Something $11.99 or under. That'd be a good deal. We might have a hard time finding an entree at that price point. But can I consider a sundae an entree? I would very much like to consider that an entree. I might have to increase that price point. But anyway, here's the updates in the Lost Continent that I promised you. The How to Train Your Dragon overlay is gone. Remember right there, we had a How to Train Your Dragon sign and an actual dragon up there? Well, it's all gone now. Also over here, they used to have that How to Train Your Dragon photo op. It's gone. Just back to tables and chairs there now. This stuff over here by the heraldry remains though. So they still have plenty of How to Train Your Dragon merchandise in the area. The All Hallows Eve boutique has not had a name change for the Halloween season yet, but it is full of HHN merchandise now. And they have rearranged the place a little bit as well. Check out the Five Nights at Freddy's headband for $35. Remember all that Bride of Frankenstein stuff I showed you at the Five and Dime at Studios? Well, they have a section for it here as well. I mean, after all, it is the 90th anniversary of the Bride of Frankenstein. I've shown you about all of this stuff before, maybe not this Terrifier t-shirt for $33. Also $33, this UOAP pass holder HHN t-shirt. What can I say? Halloween Horror Nights is upon us, so a lot of merchandise for sale. I was live streaming earlier this morning on my other channel, Rix Q. Get in line for a good Disney time. And it wasn't so crowded at the Magic Kingdom today. So let's see how things are here in Hogsmeade. A 105-minute wait time for Hagrid's is longer than any wait time I saw at the Magic Kingdom today. There is a link, by the way, to my Disney channel in the description box of this video. Welcome to Jurassic Park. A 45-minute wait for Velocicoaster. Not too bad, not too bad. Whee! Just for comparison, the longest wait time I saw this morning at Magic Kingdom was 50 minutes for the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, but you know, that was in the morning. I'm sure it's gone up since then. Over here at the Jurassic Park Training Zone, oh my goodness. Hold on, let me look at this prize over here. It's huge. That is one big prize. The Dinosaur Dash Up also has a pretty big prize. This giant sloth. Well, either I'm gonna have to have a salad, or I'm gonna have to change my price point for an entree, or I'm gonna have to change my definition of an entree to include banana splits. I gotta pick one of those options. Well, crap. $11.99 won't even get me a salad here. Seuss Landing had like a banana split sundae for under $10. Maybe? The weather is looking ominous, but all of the outdoor rides are running. So no lightning in the area, and I would like to point out the sound effects here today are so loud. Either they're finally working again, or they just dialed up the volume on them. Foot-long corn dog with chips, $12.99. Almost did it. This food challenge is not going well. Kong is closed for the next few days. I did a whole video on ride closings. I mentioned that one. If you want to know the other rides that will be closing temporarily, go check out that video. I'll leave a link to it in the description box. Here at the Kong Island Canteen, the Bavarian pretzel is $11.99. That's my mark. But it's just bread. Do I count that as like an entree type item? It's delicious. This is awesome. I love these. Oh, what to do? No protein in that item, so I decided to pass, which was very hard to do because I do love that Bavarian pretzel. Ripsaw Falls was not running. Oh boy, they were screaming. It wasn't running during the last live stream, but it is running now. Slurp and snack, or ale to the chief. Don't fail me now, I'm counting on you. I would have gone for the giant pretzel dog, but it's $14.49. Now the thing is, if I was at Studios, this would be an easy challenge. I know exactly what I would do. The swamp dog for $9.99. I can't find an equivalent over here. Oh my, the sky's looking way more ominous now. I can't even get chicken fingers at that price point. $12.49 for those here. I'm a little worried that Universal's gonna watch this and raise the price of the swamp dog because of this video. Don't forget, because of pass holder appreciation days, which are happening right now, the pass holder lounge is open from park open to park close. So extended hours for that. Like maybe you want to come here and get your pass renewed. You didn't think I was going to forget about that, did you? I think the comic strip cafe is going to help me with my challenge. With a sticker price of $11.99, the jumbo slice pepperoni pizza. Of course, after my discount, it was under $10, but we were looking at the sticker price and hit it on the nose, $11.99. Well, I'm all done with my cheap lunch. Pizza's not bad, pretty good pizza. It's very much like a Louis pizza. It might even be the same pizza as a Louis pizza. I just wish I hadn't put some of the rules on this challenge. I didn't think it through. This was just a spur of the moment thing. The price point was kind of low, and the whole having to have protein. If it wasn't for that, I probably would have gotten the Bavarian pretzel and probably would have enjoyed that more than the slice of pizza. But I did it to myself. Something to show you over here by the Toon Lagoon restrooms, something that's been added here and over at Studios. I just don't have the spots memorized, but let me show you. But they've added these pharmacy vending machines. I don't know if there's another one here at Islands, if this is the only one. I do know there's one over at Studios. I'll show you that one in another video. But things like Neosporin, Benadryl, Advil, deodorant, you know, Tylenol, wipes, Pepto-Bismol, which might come in handy after some HHN food over at Studios. But just wanted to let you know they have added these, and there is one over here by the Toon Lagoon restrooms. This might be the only one at Islands. I'll have to keep an eye out for these. Do we have any prizes over here at this Midway Games to mention? Anything worth noting? Whack-A-Mole has this ice cream cone and a scuba diving Hello Kitty. Well, you look at that. Top Glow has this, I don't even know what to call it. It looks like maybe an elf, or that's kind of like an ice cream cone. Or instead of an elf, is it more like a gnome? An ice cream gnome. Hey, that kind of makes a little more sense. Yeah, I figured it out. It goes. Ice cream cone, ice cream gnome. We did it. An afternoon superhero meeting. Can we get here in time? Wolverine, he cut out early, as usual, but Cap gave a good speech anyway. Well, there's Wolverine. Should we fill him in on the meeting? So I couldn't make out everything Captain America said, but it probably went something like this. Don't underestimate your opponents. Take it outside and be nice. He also said, pain don't hurt. If you think you know the movie I was quoting, tell me what it was in the comment section. Now, back to Seuss Landing for that banana split sundae. Nah, I'm just kidding. Or am I?